Hey guys, this video is picking up from last video whenever I showed you how to make Debian look like Ubuntu. But this time we're just going to go over some very basic Debian configuration. And this is just for this is just a few things that you want to do, that you might want to do whenever you're a new Debian user and you're just starting to get all the stuff working and all that. So first of all, once I get my OBS out of the way, what we're first going to want to do is get sudo working. So if we go and we open the terminal, and by the way, if you want to see the how to make Debian look like Ubuntu video, just look in the description. There's a link to that video. But anyway, if we do sudo, if we tried installing something, so let's say sudo sudo apt install hard info, and we're gonna put in our password, but we're gonna get this error. It says Hayden is not in the sudoers file. Now, to the beginner, this might be very annoying because if you're coming over to Debian from Ubuntu or even Linux Mint or any distribution that's made to make Debian easier, you might not even know what the hell this means. But all that this means is that we just have to add our name. We have to add our user to the sudoers file. So to do that, first let's go and do super user, and we're gonna log into our root. And then we're gonna do let's see, we're gonna do nano etc apt, or not apt, we're gonna do etc and then sudoers, and then now we're in the sudoers. So it does say that this is meant to be read only, but as long as you don't mess up anything in here, it'll be fine. So we go down here and we look right here, and right here, if you look, it says root all equals all this stuff. So basically all that we have to do is just cut this, or copy it. We just gotta copy it, and just to copy it, I'm gonna cut, and I don't know why there's an L there, but alright. So there we go. Oh, that because I missed the last L. That's why. So cut. There we go. Cut and then paste. And we're going to go to here and we're going to change this to the name of our user, which is Hayden. So I'm gonna exit, save the buffer, and now whenever we exit out of the root, if we do sudo, let's say sudo echo 1 or something like that, and then we put in our password, it echoes 1. So now we can do sudo. So now that we've got sudo, we're gonna want to also update our sources, our package, or our repository sources. So whenever you first get into Debian, you might run into problems of some packages not being, or some packages not letting you install them, or in my case, whenever I first installed Debian, I actually couldn't install anything at all. It just wasn't getting anything from the internet. So the solution, or possible solution to that problem, is that you don't have anything in your sources file. So we're gonna do nano. Actually, first we're gonna go into root again. Because we gotta edit a root only file. So then we're gonna go to nano etc apt sources.list, and as you can see, this is where you put all. This is where all the software repositories are. Now, whenever I first installed it, this was the only line that was in here, so I had to manually add all this stuff in here. But okay, so right here, if you want to be able to install software that isn't free and open source, like for example like Steam or some other software like that, you're gonna want to go here on all these lines, and you're gonna want to make a new line, or not a new line. We're gonna make a new little entry here. We're gonna do contrib non-free, and for all of those we're gonna copy that and we're gonna put it in there. So I'm gonna copy this. Or actually, let's just cut it and then paste on all of these. So, and let's go over here. Come on, let me over there. I'm not the best at using Nano, but so once you do this, once I finally actually do it, I messed that up. I messed something up here. Contrib non-free, or did I? I don't even know. I think okay. I accidentally copied more white space than I needed to. That doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, so alright, there we go. That line is finished, and now finally we're gonna do it on updates too. You don't really need to do it on updates because the updates are always going to be free and open source because it's Debian, and Debian is free and open source, so of course the Debian updates are going to be free and open source. But we're going to go over here. I think I messed something up somewhere. I'm pretty sure that I messed something up. Let me just pay attention to this and see. Nope, I don't think I did. Okay. Alright, so then we just save, and now we're gonna exit, and we're gonna do sudo apt update, and now it'll update all the repositories. And there we go, I think. There. Oh, it's reading packets. Let's skipping non-firmware. Yep, I've messed something. I knew it. I knew I messed something up. So I missed a space somewhere. Yeah. I knew it. I just couldn't fucking see it for some reason. Nano, etc. apt sources.list. If I go down here, I don't know where. I can't see it. Non-free firmware. Is it this one? I can't. Oh, there it is. God damn it, there it is. Okay. Non-free. Oh my god, I just said non-free. Or yeah, non-free. Oh my god. Okay. So now if we do sudo apt update, it will not be broken this time. There we go. And it has an error because it can't find the CD-ROM, which is, it should be expected since there's no CD-ROM in here, unless there is. Well, there's a. I mean, this is a virtual machine and the ISO is still in there, so technically there should be, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, now we're just gonna install something. So sudo apt install. Let's do hardinfo. Hardinfo is a really good program. So hardinfo, all it does is it basically lets you see your. It's kind of like the device manager on Windows, except it's for Linux. So we're gonna install this, and once it's done installing, that will be good. Okay, so then we're just gonna type hardinfo, and we got our hardinfo. And as you can see, we've got my my computer specs. We got a pretty good amount of RAM, motherboard, desktop reference platform, Xorg Foundation. So yeah, we got all our stuff. We can also see the environment variables You can see, oh yeah, there's also development stuff. So we've got programming language compilers and interpreters here, which is pretty fucking cool. In my opinion, it's really cool. We also got CMake and all those good things for like compiling Linux programs. But yeah, that's basically that's like the bare minimum basics of configuring Debian for the beginner. I hope you guys thought that this video was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, just like or maybe even leave a comment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.